Sometimes when I think about the future of English learning, I feel amazed and slightly overwhelmed at the same time, because earlier people depended completely on teachers, books, and classrooms, but now artificial intelligence is changing everything so quickly that learning a language feels more personal, flexible, and accessible than ever before.
I completely agree with you, because AI has slowly transformed English learning from a rigid system into a smart, adaptive experience where learners can practice speaking, listening, reading, and writing anytime they want, without the fear of being judged or making mistakes in front of others.
That fear part is very important because many learners understand English well but hesitate to speak due to lack of confidence, and AI-powered tools, like speaking assistants and chatbots, allow them to practice freely, repeat sentences, and improve pronunciation without feeling embarrassed.
Exactly, and what excites me the most is how AI understands individual learning styles, because some people learn better through conversation, some through stories, and others through repetition. And AI systems can adjust lessons according to the learner's speed, mistakes, and strengths.
Yes, and this personalization makes language acquisition more natural because instead of memorizing grammar rules blindly, learners are exposed to real-life conversations, practical vocabulary, and meaningful contexts, which helps the brain acquire language the way children naturally learn their first language.
That's a great point, because traditional learning often focuses too much on exams and rules, while AI focuses more on usage and communication, helping learners think in English rather than translating from their native language all the time.
I also feel that pronunciation and accent training will improve drastically in the future because AI can analyze speech patterns, identify small pronunciation errors, and give instant feedback, something that even human teachers sometimes struggle to do for every student.
True, and with advancements in speech recognition and voice synthesis, learners can listen to different accents, like British, American, or even global English accents, and choose which one they want to practice, making English learning more inclusive and realistic.
Another exciting aspect is how AI removes geographical barriers, because students from small towns or villages, who may not have access to quality English teachers, can now learn from AI-powered platforms that provide high-quality instruction at a very low cost or sometimes even for free.
That accessibility is truly revolutionary, because English is no longer limited to elite schools or urban areas, and AI has the power to democratize language education by giving everyone an equal opportunity to learn and communicate globally.
At the same time, I think AI will also support teachers rather than replace them, because teachers can use AI to track student progress, identify weak areas, and focus more on motivation, creativity, and emotional support, which machines cannot fully provide.
I strongly believe that too, because human teachers bring empathy, cultural understanding, and inspiration into the classroom, while AI handles repetitive tasks, practice sessions, and assessments, creating a balanced learning environment.
Speaking of culture, AI can also help learners understand cultural contexts behind English expressions, idioms, and phrases, which is very important for real communication, because language is not just about words but also about emotions, tone, and social meaning.
Yes, and future AI systems might simulate real-life scenarios, like job interviews, travel conversations, or workplace meetings, allowing learners to practice English in safe virtual environments before using it in the real world.
That kind of immersive learning sounds fascinating because when learners feel emotionally connected to situations, they remember words and expressions more deeply, making language acquisition faster and more effective.
Another thing I admire is how AI encourages continuous learning, because instead of fixed courses, learners receive daily practice, reminders, and feedback, which helps them build habits and stay consistent over a long period of time.
Consistency is truly the key because learning English is not about quick results but about gradual improvement, and AI makes this journey smoother by breaking lessons into small, manageable steps that don't feel overwhelming.
However, we should also be careful, because relying completely on AI without real human interaction may limit emotional communication skills, so learners should balance AI practice with real conversations whenever possible.
I agree, because language is ultimately about connecting with people, sharing ideas, and expressing feelings, and while AI is an amazing tool, it should act as a bridge, not a replacement, for human communication.
Looking ahead, I imagine a future where AI-powered devices can translate thoughts into spoken English instantly, but at the same time, people will still value learning English deeply to express their personality, creativity, and identity.
That future sounds exciting and hopeful because English learning will no longer feel like a burden or fear, but rather a journey of self growth, confidence, and global connection, supported by intelligent technology.
In the end, I think the future of English learning lies in harmony between humans and AI, where technology enhances our abilities, removes limitations, and empowers learners to speak English fluently, confidently, and naturally.
Yes, and if learners use AI wisely, with curiosity, patience, and practice, English will become not just a subject to study, but a living skill that opens doors to opportunities, friendships, and understanding across the world.